Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 84.2 kilograms. Fighting out of CMBT Training Centre under coaches Brenton Mumford, Miles Muecki, and Jared Flick. He holds a record of 2 wins and no defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Christian White Lightning Lapham! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 84 kilograms. Fighting out of Origin MMA under coaches Nolan Kiandik, Philip Kim, and Rodney Williams. He holds a record of 2 wins and just 1 defeat. Make some noise for Emil Jeries! And when our action begins, the referee in charge, Mark Christie.
Mark Christie, the referee in charge of our feature middleweight matchup between Christian Lapham and Emil Jeries. Round 1 of a possible 3 5-minute rounds. However, I have a feeling it won't make it that far once again tonight's feature prelim bout, brought to you by Proper Number 12 Irish Whiskey.
See the 2 measure up for the first time. Great deal of height difference there, but as you make mention, the reach advantage of Jeries is significant, 10 centimetres no less. As Lapham looks to get the party started with a low kick, tentative start, and you often get with these big boys, won't you? Oh no, because everything hurts.
Everything they throw is in bad intentions. Speaking to Brenton earlier, I don't know if it's been mentioned or not, but Christian Lapham's also the #1 tent salesman in Queensland. He's the #2 tent salesman in Australia, and he's looking to become the #1 MMA fighter in Australia.
He's come out with some intensity tonight, if you don't.
Oh, yes.
My first dad joke just laid up for you. A big right hand from Emil Jeries is a swing and a miss. There's some slick movement with the head. Christian Lapham.
Had a good chat to Brenton Mumford leading up to this fight. He's mentored Christian since he was the age of 16. Truly believes he is the next big thing to come out of the CMBT Training Centre, alongside many of the other big names we've seen from their gym. And again, that pull counter yet to find home.
Yeah, and he's tried that. Sorry, Kyle. He's tried that a couple times now. So he's kicked the lead leg as Jerry steps forward, and he's drawing Jeries into the next phase where he's trying to pick him up with the right hand, and that one was just a whisker away, which Jeries has plenty. Look at that bear. That's quite impressive. Doing some damage now too, Kyle, to that front leg as Lapham.
Yeah, Lapham's doing a great job. He's controlling the distance. He's very calm. He's very relaxed in there. He looks like a guy that's been fighting for 10, 20 years, you know, and he's only young, so expecting great things from this kid.
Time. Oh, the counter of Jeries. Just lining that right hand straight down the pipe, short and sweet. And middleweight is such a fighting division, just so fast and explosive, but with real knockout power everywhere.
Big right hand from Lapham there. Kyle Noak.
Yeah, that landed hard, that kick then from Lapham as well.
Covered distance nice there to Jeries, and a little hip feint. Kind of bought himself 6 inches. Discounted Rain and got inside and to wait the leg as Lapham moves straight back on the line. He's got great footwork. He doesn't. You won't often catch Lapham moving straight back. He'll switch back into southpaw and get a little misdirect going. Switch up the rhythm. You see him get on his toes, but here comes Jeries. Going to back Lapham up now. Half a round done. And a bit of a tentative start from these two. They've had some big exchanges, T, but looking someone to find themselves out of position and make the wrong move.
Indeed they are. Patience, I believe, is the key word here. Down low for Lapham. And again, in exchange, those counters just missing on the outside for White Lightning. Only a matter of time until one of those ones land flush.
Yeah, I think it's no secret that both these guys are trying to finish this fight by knockout here tonight.
Just what you'd want from 2 hungry young up-and-comers as Lapham jabs hard to the body. The jab to the body is an interesting one. It's probably underutilised, I feel. And these two find themselves in the clinch for the first time in this fight. Good strong underhook there from Lapham, but his shoulder's very high. And laying down hard now as Jeries just looking to get this one to the ground. He's got great throws, great judo throws and a big old suplex, they tell us, the Origin lad. bit of training over there at Eagles too. And the word from inside the wrestling room is watch out for this guy's throws. So someone's bleeding. I think it's the big old snores of Lapham. Look out for your suit there, Kyle. No, 'cause you're looking good tonight, mate. But I'm not thinking that thing's not going to withstand too much blood. Inside knee from Jeries. The referee gets involved, but Lapham wasn't too deterred. So
let's wait and see if they take their time or if Christian will do his best Alex Pereira impression and wave him off.
I know it was an accident, but it got him square. It got him square, okay?
5 minutes to recover.
You right
won't take the
you right to go on?
allocated.
it's interesting because Lapham saying, no, I'm fine. 10 seconds ago, the referee wanted to keep it going. A little cut potentially on the top of the head from Lapham. That won't bother him none because it's ran to the back of the skull.
Signs of war showing on both of these guys' faces. Up top for Christian now. Blocked partially by Jeries.
Oh, looking at Deb. Man, Jeries coming in the pocket with his hands very low.
To the body now for White Lightning. A beautiful counter off that rear body kick from Emil Jeries. Christian Lapham finding his feet as we count down the final 30 seconds.
Both guys just faking each other until they see that opportunity and then exploding in as well.
Well, Jeries was trying to time the right high kick as Lapham dipped off to his left there as we had the 10-second Clappers goatee.
Final 10 seconds in round one. Looks like we will see a second round coming up next. Hand for Jeries to close out our first round. Now feature middleweight bout between Emil Jeries and Christian Lapham. Back to the Irish whiskey alongside bringing you all the action here for our final matchup of our prelims. Round 2 underway.
Stomping the oblique as Jeries coming out, and that switches Lapham straight into southpaw. We'll see a lot of switching from Christian Lapham. Southpaw, a little lead hand battle taking place. Jeries is throwing some big strong kicks off the right hand side. Both fighters taking some damage to the front leg in the first as Lapham doubles up to the body. He look to do that again and come back upstairs, we will see, because the lead hand of Jeries, like I say, has been in his pocket for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think Lapham's left leg's taking a fair bit of damage as well. You see him pull that leg away really quick then. Jeries has been landing some big shots on that leg, so look for him to target that leg a little bit more in this round.
Southpaw back to orthodox for White Lightning. They exchange jabs, had a good chat. One of the up-and-coming amateurs on the scene, Kai Kirby, 2-0 as an amateur. Did a lot of work with Christian Lapham in preparation for this matchup with Emil Jeries, and the killer Kai Kirby says that Christian, he doesn't like to spar light. He likes to treat every round as if it's a fight. He's doing the same here tonight.
There's not a middleweight on earth who likes to spar light, mate, I'll tell you that right now. You value your well-being, you've got no business being a middleweight, as we can see from both of these lads. They're bleeding, they're bloodied, they're bruised. The front leg of Lapham, as I see it right now in front of us, Kyle Noak made note of it. There's a fair bit of bruising and swelling just at the bottom of the hamstring on the outside of the left knee. Lead hand control, battle going down. Lapham's trying to pull that one down and throw the right hand, I think. That's a similar shot to what got Adesanya last weekend.
Indeed.
The Frenchman, Imanov. Oh, swinging for the fences, both lads.
Were we all heartbroken at 5 a.m. last Sunday?
Emil's doing a really good job. He's just a little bit short on his punches, and he's either step in a little bit closer or disengage and start using some kicks.
Yeah, great read. He's just missing slightly, ever so slightly. Lead hand control from southpaw. Lapham switches back. Flying teep-wugger. Seen from 300. This is Sparta from Emil Jeries trying to put Lapham back through the cage, turn him into mincemeat. Touch him with the jab now as Lapham. Right hand, yeah. Same for Lapham too. That one landed on the shoulder. They're so cautious of one another's power. They're probably just 6 inches too far away from one another. Just a little feint, a little hip drag to get inside perhaps. Lead to the body, come back upstairs. Emil Jeries having none of that, burring straight in on the hips.
Indeed they are, Bones. That one landed flush on the chin of Jeries, and as a consequence, doesn't want any more of that stand-up, and it was only a matter of time, as we said, until those pull counters landed But Jeries now looking for control up against the fence.
Yeah, well, I think initially he's just looking to clear his head, because that was a big shot from Christian Lapham. Good timing from Jeries, a good wherewithal, still out it there to get in nice and tight.
You see Lapham there trying to lock up a little 10-finger guillotine real quick, try to switch to a straight guillotine.
Well, they will separate and center cage for Jeries now. 90 seconds left in our second round. And as many predicted, we wouldn't see the judges' scorecards with these guys fighting for the finish. As we approach the final minute, Jeries starting to pick up some momentum. However, significant strikes, you'd have to think, in favor of White Lightning.
Yeah, it's a close fight. Both fighters had some big moments, so the judges getting their crowns and scorecards ready. They probably don't think this one would go to them either. I didn't think that'd be required, but very even contest, excellent matchmaking here at Eternal as always. Oh, card tonight. And a lot of people have been saying so many 50-50 matchups on this Eternal card. 92 is a real gem. And on one of the biggest weekends in the calendar too. You'll see 3-1-2 just around the corner tomorrow.
We'll be there in B Square. Me and Kyle had a good chat about the main event of tomorrow night's fight card at UFC 312. Until then, 30 seconds left in round 2. Lead left hook. Jeries just leans out of range.
It was good. It wasn't just the lead left hook. He actually switched and came forward with it. Christian Lapham heckled a little bit by someone in the crowd.
Well, they both laughed at that one. I didn't actually hear what they said. Big right hand from White Lightning over the top. It'll be wary of the knees. And whatever our rowdy fans said, it got them going. We will see a third and final round between these two coming up in just a minute. Around the world. Round 3.
Now, I'm not a lip reader, T, but I'm pretty sure I saw Brentford Mumford say he doesn't know whose round is, just go out there and try and finish it.
And that's good advice. Nothing like having Brenton Mumford in your corner. He's been here, there, and everywhere over the world. And of course, a staple at Eternal MMA. Lapham chipping away at the front leg as Emil Jeries throws in. Right in the spot. Same spot, the same corner of the hexagon that we saw them earlier on in round number 2. Want to implement a grappling game, showing his cards early now as Jeries.
Nice level change there from Jeries as well.
Look at that takedown defense from White Lightning. He is certainly paying his dues at CMBT.
Yeah, well.
He's doing a great job with that overhook, bringing him up. There we go. Jeries gets that takedown inside leg kick.
So Jeries, he'll try and make those knees just stay together there, but it's good work from Lapham. He gets up, he exposed his back somewhat, but I tell you what, it's slippery as anything in there as they come into the third round. The crowd really getting behind him now. He's under the chin.
Sorry to cut you off, man. He is attacking the neck. We'll cut back to you because that was a moment to behold from Christian Lapham. The defense turning it into offense. Now he's pressuring the hometown hero up against the fence.
So I don't want any trouble with you, big fella, talking about middleweights. Maybe once upon a time. But yeah, that was some slick work from Lapham to get back up to his feet. Jeries looking real dangerous there for a second. I'd say if he can turn this around, we might expect to see more wrestling there from Jeries, because he got that one down to the ground pretty nicely and was in a great position to finish. There's one of those throws that we're told to expect, and here comes Emil Jeries with Lapham all flattened out in the middle of the cage.
Huge change of momentum there. He had the back. He's in full mount now. Looking for an arm triangle is Sydney's own Emil Jeries. But he's got to work for it. It's not in just yet, and a great escape from White Lightning. But he's not out of trouble yet. Jeries back to the submission attempts, and we were just talking about this, Kyle. How much weight do you give to those attempts on top from mount?
Yeah, but they weren't wrapped up real tight. Lapham's doing a good job of defending. He's a bit high on the head, so.
Out of the woods goes Christian Lapham. Down goes Jeries. And as we approach the halfway mark of our third and final round, this one remains in the balance, Matt Williams.
And hands locked together now from White Lightning under the hips. He just needs to bring his hips tighter, and he can secure a takedown. Kimura attempt now from Jeries. Will he sit down on this one? It's a high-risk maneuver to back this late in a close fight like this. Settles down for a second, but I tell you what, they're right on top of Miles and Brenton Mumford over there in the CMB corner. So the young charge Christian Lapham getting some excellent advice, burrowing in once more for the Kimuras, Jeries.
Yeah, Lapham just needs to keep that shoulder tight like he did there. Keep that shoulder tight against his armpit there to stop Lapham from getting that, stop Emil, from getting that tomorrow.
Sold out crowd here at Rose Hill Gardens, coming to life momentarily as these two go back and forth. And again, final 90 seconds coming up in our third round. Christian Lapham looking to salvage everything right here, Matt.
Yeah, some good. I think it's important now to stay busy from Lapham. Looks like he waited for the fight. Oh, big elbow connects. The right hand from Jeries. Here comes White Lightning.
White Lightning turning the tables in his favor. That was a huge left hook that landed flush on Emil Jeries, and he may look to steal it in the final minute of our final round. White Lightning looking good. The young 22-year-old looking to stay undefeated here in Sydney.
Yeah, I think Jeries needs to take a deep breath here and mount his last attack, because he's only got 1 minute to go, Kyle Noak, and the momentum swinging the way of CMBT. Boy, Christian Lapham right here.
Yeah, just one deep breath will do, Matt, too, and keep back into it, because he really does need to finish this fight here.
Framing on the leg is Lapham. Got to keep those hips away from him, and if someone's really good with their judo throws, that's quite an important piece of the puzzle. But it does create a little bit of space for him to throw knees. So here comes Jeries now. He really needs to mount his last attack. A final hurrah from Jeries, the origin boy. He's come all the way here, and he wouldn't want to die wondering. Good knee from Jeries.
Final moments of round number 3, and Jeries a last second attempt at a double leg takedown. Will he get it? He does. He will finish in side control and pound away as we count down the final 10 seconds. White Lightning and the hometown hero, Emil Jeries, go the distance here in Sydney. What a fight, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to our judges for a decision. Judge number 1 scores the contest 29-28 to the red corner. Judge number 2 scores the contest 29-28 to the blue corner. And judge number 3, for your winner by split decision, scores the contest 29-28 for the blue corner.